Hello, my name is Christina Eanes, and I am host of the Quit Bleeping Around podcast and the Christina Eanes YouTube channel. As a proud volunteer for Suited for Change, I'm hosting a very special podcast series. In honor of Black History Month and Women's History Month, I'm interviewing several amazing ladies who have some great advice to share. Hi, Alauna. Thank you for being on the Suited for Change mini podcast.
Good morning, Chris. Thank you for having me.
Well, let's start out. I love that we're doing this little mini series to find out more about the volunteers and those who are taking part in Suited for Change. But let's start out with your background. Share a little bit with us.
Yeah, so again, thank you for having me. I love Suited for Change. I've been a board member for about 3 years. And my professional background is I'm an attorney by trade. I've done a little bit of everything from litigations to bank investigations, mainly in the DC area. And I was on a special assignment for a year and a half over in London, which was an awesome experience. After I came back to the States, I decided I wanted to do something else, take my law degree on a different path, and now I'm a director of corporate compliance.
Oh, wow. Cool. So quite an accomplished woman here.
I don't know about that. Just try every day. Try every day to go a little bit further.
There you go. Perseverance. That's a lot of school. Yes. A lot of perseverance in going through that. Cool. So how did you find yourself at Suited for Change?
So Suited for Change actually came to me by way of one of my dearest friends. We were freshman year roommates at Spelman College. Shout out to HBCUs down in Atlanta, Georgia. We've stayed really good friends. She's always been someone that I've admired as far as for her civic and community involvement, and we've always shared that in common. And she was a member of the board for a few years and introduced me to it. I participated in some of Suited's events. I was really, really just interested in the mission of women's empowerment, about financial independence, all of that. And as I stayed close and involved with her on some of Suited's work, there was the opportunity for me to join the board. So I talked to some folks, told them about what I wanted to add to the board, all of that, and they accepted me as a board member. So that's how I came to the organization, just really by saying, hey, look, is there any way that I can help out? What can I do on a broader scale to push this mission along?
Okay. So for those of us that don't know what a member of the board does, can you share a little bit about some of your tasks and stuff?
Yeah, so board members, mainly we're overseeing the governance of the organization, that we are accomplishing the mission that we've set out to equip women with job training, obviously professional attire, and put them on the path to financial independence and empowerment. So we do a lot of the oversight of the organization's operations. We also obviously oversee the finances. I serve on the finance committee. We set and monitor our budget, look at our spending, our fundraising, all of that. And actually, I recently became the vice chair of the governance committee, where we take a look at updating our bylaws, our policies, and some of our programs to make sure that we're in line, obviously, with our DC regulations and all of that, and taking a fresh look at how we are managing and overseeing the organization. We also do ad hoc work as far as last year I was involved in creating our new mission and value statements. Of course, fundraising, some of our year-end campaigns, working to bring donors and sponsors for our annual gala, and obviously recruiting more members to the board, and just bringing knowledge and awareness of all the good things our staff and our volunteers do day to day.
Oh, so now that's a lot of stuff.
It is.
Yeah, you're busy.
Yeah,
So
yeah. And
go
I'm not
ahead.
one of the busiest. I'm not one of the busiest.
Oh,
I would say that our board loves this organization. Everyone on the board is happy to roll up their sleeves and dig in and help and support the mission. It's all very close and dear to our hearts. Many of our board members have served for a number of years. However, we also have some new board members that have just joined, so it'll be good to hear what they're bringing of fresh ideas and fresh perspectives as we move past the pandemic into the
yeah.
beyond in 2021. Yeah.
Oh, so this requires some commitment. So that's got to require a pretty good why, right? Can you share your why you do this with us?
I do it because, while I may be an attorney, I might be, some would say, overeducated. However, I have been in a position where I've had to look for a job where I have been downsized in the past and I needed be it networking opportunities or someone to take a look at my resume, all of that to help me along the way, even as an attorney. And when I think about what Suited for Change does as far as helping women that are making a second start on life, we all need a hand, especially in this job market, in this industry, to put us on that path of financial independence. That's what I like about Suited. It's not just about giving someone something for a day, but the way our program is set up, it's to help and equip women for a lifetime. So that's my why.
Oh, so this brings us to you sharing more. Well, you've already shared wisdom, more of your wisdom. So, in honor of Black History Month and Women's History Month, what advice do you have for other Black women?
I guess the first thing I would say is for women to realize and truly believe on the inside that you belong and you deserve a seat at any table. You're not there by accident. You're there because you've been placed with your gifts and your talents that are uniquely you. So to just know and to reassure yourself on the inside that you belong, um, and also not to be afraid to showcase your talents, your perspective, your experience. However vast or however short, it is valuable and it can be an integral part of the mission and the movement of any organization. Also, too, to take any opportunity out there to shine, be it giving a presentation or a new job opportunity or taking a new course or working on a new project. For me, it was the opportunity that I had to go on special assignment in London. Chris, I didn't know what I was going to be doing. I didn't know all of it. I was nervous. Besides moving to a new country, what was I going to do for the work? Yada, yada, yada. But what I'll tell
Yeah.
you is that experience, that year and a half truly shaped my career and sharpened me for the roles and responsibilities that I've had. So I would tell women to please take any opportunity they can to shine, and to keep trying, keep plugging. You know what? Yesterday maybe you made a mistake, but learn from it, pick it up, sharpen yourself for the next challenge. And lastly, and I think what's most important is to always give back, help another woman, help another sister along the way. You may
Mm.
not be exactly where you want to be, but guess what? You're a little further than someone else. So please remember to reach back and give a kind word, give a kind advice so that we can continue to pass the knowledge and the strength down the line.
I love that. You deserve a seat at the table. Fight to get it or work hard to get it, not necessarily fight. While you're there, shine and bring others to the table who may need a little extra help getting there.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Oh, thank you so much for joining us today, Alauna.
Thank you, Chris. I really appreciate it. Thank you for having me.